Today's focus, the law of seed. The seed is origin in concentrated form. The seed is metaphysical reality. The seed is unseen. The seed is source. This is the 7-minute daily focus, day 63 of 365. Today's focus, the law of seed. The seed is origin in concentrated form. The seed is metaphysical reality. The seed is unseen. The seed is source. The seed is thought. Within the seed is the complete essence of the fruit, not partial, not developing structure, complete design, complete pattern. The seed does not grow into something different. It unfolds what it already contains. The fruit is not an addition, it is an expression. The structure of the fruit was present in the seed, hidden, contained, intact. This is law. The law of seed states what is contained behind must express in front. The physical world does not invent form, it reveals what was planted. Origin is the seed of physical reality. Thought is the seed of physical expression. The unseen is the seed of the seen. The metaphysical is the seed of the physical. There is no fruit without prior seed. Pause for a moment. Consider a seed in your hand. It appears small. It appears inactive, yet within it is full structure, full design, full blueprint. The tree is not added later, it is released. The same is true of thought. Thought contains inherent value. Thought contains pattern. Thought contains direction. Thought contains structure. When authorized, it translates. When translated, it becomes physically visible in front. The law of seed is therefore precise. If the seed is divided, the fruit will fragment. If the seed is steadfast, the fruit will stabilize. And if the seed is certain, the fruit will reflect certainty. Because the fruit does not choose, it reveals. Nothing physically visible in front is self-originating. Every visible condition is the matured form of a seed once planted behind. The source of physical existence is metaphysical containment. Do not attempt to polish the fruit while neglecting the seed. Do not argue with appearance while ignoring origin. Return to the planting ground. Refine the seed. Stabilize the structure. The fruit will follow. The seed completely contains what the fruit will become. The fruit cannot escape its seed. Structure cannot contradict origin. Translation cannot exceed containment. Everything visible in front is the unfolding of what was already held behind. Let us go further into this principle. The law of seed is not separate from the purpose of the 7-minute daily focus. The purpose of this daily discipline is the cultivation of conscious awareness of reality. And conscious awareness of reality is the protection of the seed. To hold a mind of conscious awareness of reality is to remain aware of what is planted. It is to remain aware of what is being authorized. It is to remain aware of what is being stabilized behind. The distracted mind scatters seed. The conscious mind guards it. This is why the law of seed expresses the law of actuality. Actuality is the constant presence of reality. Actuality is not becoming. Actuality is not potential. Actuality is present completeness. And the seed is the containment of that completeness. Everything is complete within the seed, not waiting to be formed, not waiting to be assembled, complete. The tree is complete within the seed. The fruit is complete within the seed. Structure is complete within the seed. Sequence is complete within the seed. When you understand this, you stop chasing fruit. You return to containment. You return to conscious awareness. You return to the recognition that reality is already structurally present. The seed is not an empty possibility. It is concentrated actuality. The 7-minute discipline each day is therefore seed refinement. It is not repetition for comfort. It is structural alignment. It is the deliberate stabilizing of what is real. It is the guarding of containment from contradiction. A mind aware of actuality refuses fragmentation. It refuses reaction. It refuses counterfeit seeds. It returns again and again to the constant presence of reality. Because what is held in awareness is what is planted. The seed is therefore not future. It is present. The fruit may appear later in front, but the reality of it is already contained behind. This is the law of actuality expressed through the law of seed. Actuality is the completeness. Seed is the containment of that completeness. Consider your ideas and dreams. They do not arrive empty. They arrive structured. They arrive directional. They arrive with inherent value. They are not begging to be invented. They are asking to be recognized. They are seeds of what is already complete. When you recognize a dream as real, you are not fantasizing. You are acknowledging containment. When you authorize that dream, you are strengthening seed. When you stabilize that authorization, you are protecting structure. Translation then proceeds lawfully. Physical visibility then confirms what was contained. The seed does not struggle to become fruit. It unfolds because it contains. Likewise, when your mind rests in actuality, there is composure, not passivity, active composure, because you know the fruit cannot contradict the seed. This is why doubt divides fruit. Doubt is divided containment. Uncertainty fractures structure, but steadfast awareness consolidates seed, and consolidated seed expresses coherent fruit in front. The law of seed teaches you to think from completeness, not toward it, from it, because the seed is actuality. The seed is the constant presence of what is. The seed is reality in concentrated form. When you wake each day and enter conscious awareness of reality, you are returning to seed. You are returning to containment. You are returning to origin. You are reminding yourself that everything necessary is already structurally present. Nothing essential is missing. Nothing required is absent. Everything stands complete within containment. And as you stabilize that awareness, you strengthen the seed. As you strengthen the seed, fruit must appear in structured form in front. Effect stands in front. Seed stands behind. Containment is first. Expression is second. This is law. Affirmation for day 63. I plant with certainty. I stabilize the seed behind. Structure is contained. Expression unfolds in front. The fruit reflects the seed. By order, by the law of seed.